It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room.
And within minutes, that line was everywhere. Not because of what it meant at the time, but because of what happened next. It's time for Breaking Absurdity, your daily reminder that this is not normal. Brought to you by It's Not Satire. Subscribe today to catch every ridiculous moment. At the annual White House Correspondents Dinner, a routine, high-profile event in Washington, an armed man attempted to breach the perimeter before being stopped by security. Shots were fired, and we caught the reaction of Trump, Melania, and the people around the president in real time. Inside the room, the reaction was immediate. The Secret Service grabbed the vice president from behind on his shoulders and hurled him to the backstage area. And then Trump fell over as the Secret Service surrounded him to rush him off stage. Then the SWAT team appears on stage with guns, shining lights into the crowd as people duck for cover. As it turns out, the gunman never made it into the hall and none of the guests were hurt. The suspect was pushed to the ground and secured before he could break through the conference hall doors. Behind the scenes, Trump was adamant that the show must go on and posted on Truth Social. Then, as the guests were still locked down inside the hall, an announcement was made.
I have an announcement. I know everyone's going to want as many details as possible, and right now we don't have that, but I can tell you that our program is going to resume momentarily. We will have more details to share.
But ultimately, the event was canceled due to safety concerns. Moments like this are rarely seen in real time, but this event was being recorded from multiple angles, which meant within minutes, the footage was everywhere. And quickly, people watching started to question the surface level of events being presented to them, because now millions of people are watching the same few seconds over and over, trying to make sense of what they're seeing. Some viewers focused on small, almost surreal details like this moment, while others took cover. This guy calmly continued eating his salad. On its own, just a snapshot, but in a high-stress moment, it becomes something people can't look away from. This moment quickly spread across platforms. And like so many viral clips, it didn't stay serious for long. Some viewers saw genuine emotion, but others weren't so sure. Then people began to dissect the actual moments that unfolded step by step and had their own interpretation. Clips like this led people to question what was being discussed the moments the shots rang out.
I was performing right then for the president, the press secretary, and the first lady. It's kind of like a pivotal moment in the trick where you're just about to do the reveal of like, wow, and we hear commotion. I see everyone swarming one table. I didn't hear any shots or see what looked like a shooter. I thought there was about to be a bomb. Like I really very much thought, oh my God, it's about to explode. Because of the way that it was being approached, it was incredibly surreal.
He describes performing a trick and was about to give the big reveal just before shots rang out. But that didn't stop online speculation. People wanted to know just what was written on that card. Speculation only heated up when reflecting on Karoline Leavitt's remarks prior to the event.
Ready to rumble, is he not?
He is ready to rumble. I will tell you, this speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room. So everyone should tune in. It's going to be really great. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I love it all. And
then this moment, when a Fox News reporter was describing a conversation at her table and then mysteriously cut off.
Karoline Leavitt, the press secretary's husband. He was one of our guests. He was seated right next to me. And, right as the dinner was starting, the national anthem happened. And then he kind of leaned over and said, I watched you on TV. You do a great job. You need to be very safe. And he was just very serious when he said that to me. And he kind of looked around the room and he said, there are some.
And then she got cut off. And that exact moment caused the internet to ponder what Karoline Leavitt's husband was about to say and why we didn't get to hear it. Later that evening, the alleged details of the gunman were revealed. Cole Allen was taken into custody. He had traveled by rail from California to D.C., posted a manifesto just before the attempted shooting. Reports suggest he was a sole actor and told his family he wanted to fix problems in society, federal law, and the White House. This narrative was immediately questioned by the internet as old clips resurfaced with Usha Vance and Cole Allen from 2017.
The wheelchair brakes tend to lock the wheels, but don't actually lock the chair to the ground. The idea with this is to prevent it from moving out.
A recent Aging into the Future conference held by St. Barnabas Senior Services and the Eisner Foundation offered a test run on products that have the potential to enrich the lives of seniors.
One problem, that's not Usha Vance. In 2017, Usha was clerking for the Supreme Court in D.C., not presenting at this LA tech conference. Back to the dinner, after the event was canceled, Trump held an impromptu press conference, official remarks, and routine questions. But Trump found a way to make a case for one of his personal passions.
And I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it. They've wanted the ballroom for 150 years for lots of different reasons, but today's a little bit different because today we need levels of security that probably nobody's ever seen before.
And it became evident that Trump didn't want to cancel the dinner even after the shooting when describing his planned remarks.
But we're going to be doing one hopefully within the next 30 days or sooner, and I am ready, willing, and able, and I was all set to really rip it. And I said to my people, this would be the most inappropriate speech ever made if I said one. So I'll have to save it.
And the online MAGA community immediately fell into line, all posting very similar messages about the need for the ballroom, as noticed by Harry Sisson.
Every single one of them at the same time came out and started talking about how this means we need to build the ballroom at the White House. It needs to happen. Look at this. You even have members of Congress getting involved in it, all at the same time, the same message. Donald Trump even went on social media today. The first message he put out today, the first message about the shooting today, was him talking about the need to build the ballroom.
As so often with modern politics, the story is rarely focused on surface-level events. More, it's how the internet reacts and how our politics shape our own interpretation. Before we go, I'll leave you with one other reaction. Remember Salad Guy? Well, someone caught up with him and asked what was going through his mind last night.
Many of you know him. He was the guy eating the salad when people are under the table. Michael, what was going on there? You weren't nervous?
Born and raised in New York. It didn't scare me at all. I didn't want to miss the show. So I figured everybody's down on the floor. Two other reasons I wouldn't do it. One, I have a bad back. I couldn't get down on the floor.
Okay.
Two, I'm a hygiene freak. There's no way I'm putting my tux on that dirty floor. So it wasn't going to happen. I was watching the show. Didn't want to miss anything.
All right, Michael Flynn, so good to be with you. Thanks so much. Glad you're safe and everyone else.
And there you have it, another day in American politics where absurdity meets reality, and sometimes reality can't keep up. If you want more of this, you know the drill. Subscribe, follow, hit the bell, and join me for the next round of Breaking Absurdity. I'm It's Not Satire, and trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next.